Welcome to the Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kent County residential real estate market update with data through June 2020. My name is Rodney Constable. I'm a realtor with Century 21 affiliated out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Year over year, home prices are up 4.8% in the Grand Rapids area, with the average home selling for $257,226. The average home 1 year ago was selling for $245,471. The average home is selling after being on the market for just 26 days. When we compare that to the inventory of unsold homes, those homes have been on the market for an average of 71 days. What these two data points tell us is that if a home is properly priced, it will sell in a relatively short period of time. However, if a home is not properly priced for its condition, location, and amenities, that home will stay on the market for an extended period of time. Right now, an average of 71 days. Year-to-date, new listings are down 13.4% versus the same period 1 year ago. And what we're seeing here is the effects of having to shut down the economy due to the coronavirus. Now let's look at the amount of new listings for the first 6 months of the year for the last 5 years. And what we can see here is for the first 6 months of 2020, so through the end of June, so far this year we've had 5,128 new listings come to market. That is 795 fewer listings than what we had for the first 6 months of 2019 and 1,260 fewer listings than what we had for the first 6 months of 2016. That's 24.57% fewer listings so far in 2020 than what we had 5 years ago. So, guys, what we're seeing here is a huge deceleration in the amount of listings that have come to market. And when we look at this data here, let's start at the bottom, start at 2016. We can see that for the first 6 months of 2016, we had 6,388 new listings come to market. When we move up to 2017, you can see that dropped off by over 300. And each year here, we've had fewer and fewer listings. Now, 2018 and 2019 were within one house, right? 2018 and 2019, you can see that one residential listing difference between those 2 years. So that is really stable data there. But then look at what has happened so far in 2020. So each year we're seeing fewer and fewer homes come to market, and that is contributing to the lack of inventory that we have been experiencing here in the Grand Rapids area for a long, long time. Next, let's take a look at the year-to-date closed transactions versus the same period last year. And of course, in this category, we're also down. We're down 11.5%. When we look at the data in a numerical format, we can see that there's been 3,678 closed transactions in Kent County for the first 6 months of 2020. That's down 477 transactions versus last year and down over 1,000, down 1,088 transactions versus where we were for the first 6 months of 2016. That's almost a 30% decline in the amount of homes actually sold in 2020 versus where we were in 2016. And again, on this data, when we started 2016 and work our way back up, you can see year over year, we've had a decline in the amount of homes that have actually sold in the Kent County area. Of course, that's going to be directly related to the amount of homes that are actually coming on market. So this continues to be a seller's market where inventory continues to go down. We're just not having homes come to market. So a very interesting situation that we've had here in the Grand Rapids area for many years with the inventory continuing to contract. And now let's take a look at the average months of inventory in Kent County. And so far in 2020, we have 1.4 months of inventory. Guys, that's about 42 days of inventory, okay? So what this means is that if no new homes came to market, based on our current sell rate, we would be completely sold out of homes in the entire county of Kent County in an average of about 42 days. Okay, guys, that is really, really low inventory. And what you can see here is we've been below 2 months of inventory since 2015. And at 1.4 months of inventory, this now ties 2017, the calendar year 2017, for the lowest inventory we have seen in at least 8 years. So inventory continues to contract, and basic economics of supply and demand, if you have a shrinking supply of something and the demand is there, the price will probably continue to go up. So housing prices in the Grand Rapids area will probably continue to rise for many, many years. So why does inventory matter? Well, as we can see here, if you have between 1 and 2 months of inventory, you probably are going to experience double-digit price appreciation on homes. And that is exactly what we have seen for many years here in the Grand Rapids area. If you're running between 3 and 4 months of inventory, you would generally experience single-digit price appreciation. If the inventory built to where you had between 5 and 6 months of inventory, this is more of a normal, balanced, or neutral market where you might experience some price appreciation, but it would more than likely be in the low single digits. And if you're under 5 to 6 months of inventory, this is considered a seller's market, and that's exactly what we have seen for many years here in Grand Rapids. If you're over 6 months of inventory, this is considered a buyer's market. And if your inventory built to between 7 and 8 months, that's when you would most likely experience single-digit price depreciation. And then if the inventory built to 9 months plus, that's when you would likely see double-digit price depreciation. So 7 to 8 months of inventory, single-digit price depreciation, 9 months plus, that's when we start to get into double-digit price depreciation. If you would like to learn even more about the likelihood of home prices rising in the future, I would highly suggest you watch my information-packed Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, which is out on my YouTube channel. I will also put a link to that video in the description box below this video. So what are the next steps? Watch my Will Home Prices Continue to Rise video, watch my other YouTube videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for ongoing real estate education. Please give me a thumbs up on this video and other videos that you like. Leave a comment on my videos and share my videos on my YouTube channel with your friends, family, and colleagues. Also, please feel free to connect with me via social media and call me at 616-258-4782 if you are looking to buy or sell a home in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area. Thank you so much for being on this video with me. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.